are speaking with U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Will Johnson as well. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Erica. Doing great. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thank you. It's finally summer.
It is finally summer, getting hot out there, so everyone needs to make sure they drink plenty of water, take a knee, rest when needed. But it's still some pretty awesome weather here in the Kanto Plain, I think.
Exactly. And you do want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you want to be able to go on out and enjoy all of these amazing things while you're in Japan. And then looking ahead a little bit to next month, super excited. One of my favorite events is Odori. We're kind of ramping up for that.
We sure are. So here at Camp Zama, it's our 58th year of this 500-year-old festival. You know, our version of it will support here on Camp Zama. Odori 2017 coming up in August. But in preparation for that, we want our folks to get ready because part of the Bon Dance Festival, which is a huge community-wide event, 20,000 people we expect more or less on Camp Zama that day. But the capstone of the event, of course, is the Bon Dance, dancing around the Bon Tower at the end of the day. So if you want to get your Bon Dance on, you need to come out and do some training, right? So we have Bon Dance lessons beginning Tuesday, July 18th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. in Camp Zama Community Club's Firelight Lounge. We'll have lessons then every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m., same place, same time, and the final one will be on Thursday, August 3rd, before the actual Odori Festival on August 5th. Free program, great time. Anyone who's been here for any length of time knows about Odori. It's a great Japanese festival nationwide around this time of year where they celebrate and honor their ancestors, and it's just a lot of fun for the community to come out. So a great way to enjoy it is to participate in the Bon dancing. So come out, take some lessons, and get ready for Odori coming up.
Yes, so if your excuse is, oh my gosh, no, I can't do it because I don't know how to dance, well, they're going to teach you.
They are, and it's not complicated. This is not so you think you can dance, professional dancing on the stars, whatever. This is just straight up, very simple, traditional Japanese-style dances that are easy to learn. Trust me, if I can learn it, so can you. So get out there, learn your respective Bon dance, join a Bon dance team, which is the other great thing. You get to do it with your friends. You get to form a team and do it as a group, which makes it a lot of fun. So please come out and enjoy.
Yes, exactly. Don't forget, those lessons do start Tuesday, July 18th at the Firelight Lounge. And speaking of going on out and strutting your stuff, you crafters out there, there's a great opportunity for this year's Army Arts and Crafts Contest.
That's right. We got the Army Arts and Crafts Contest accepting entries for now all the way until August 31st. So throughout the summer, if you're a crafter and you've got a skill or a talent in ceramics, digital art, drawings, fiber textile, glass art, metals and jewelry, mixed media, paintings, or wood, we want you to come out and show your best effort of your particular craft and then get judged for prizes. So if you'd like to be part of that, just call us at DSN 263-4412, and we'll get you set up to compete in the Arts and Crafts Contest.
Definitely. That sounds amazing. There's so many different categories of entry. You're just like, you're going to be, for everything, there is something for a crafter out there.
That's right. If you've got some skill or talent, this is a great chance to practice it and show it off to the community.
Exactly. So big things to mark on your calendar and be aware of. But, you know, kind of coming back to July, there are some things that you want to be aware of as well. Some really fun events going on. Yeah,
we do. We have, as usual, our MWR team puts on a great program here with all kinds of different things, all shapes and sizes of events. But here's just a few samples for July. And if you miss any of these, please grab a copy of our Bugle magazine, which has all the stuff highlighted that's going on. But here's just a couple of highlights for the month of July. We have a jazz and rock concert that's coming up coming up on Saturday, July 8th from 8:30 to 10 p.m. at the Blue Moon Lounge at the SHA Community Club. That's over at our Sagamihara family housing area. So if you like jazz and rock music, come out and hear the Sounds Triangle in March on July 8th, 8:30 to 10 p.m. If you are interested in federal employment, we've got a great workshop that's just for you, 10 Steps to Federal Employment, Friday, July 14th, 9 to 10:30 a.m. at our Army Community Service Building. So that's a great opportunity to learn what you need to learn about how to get a federal job. We also have a Commander's Cup event. We have our Commander's Cup here where our units compete for the award every year of the Commander's Cup. The Home Run Derby's coming up, so come out and play in that. Bring your team. Play some baseball Wednesday, July 19th, 6 p.m. on Rambler Field. Free competition, open to anyone, but you'll score points if you're on a team for your respective unit towards the Commander's Cup. We also have a successful money management workshop, so please take advantage of this free ACS workshop on Thursday, July 20th from 9 a.m. to noon at the ACS building. And then finally, if you want to get out and tour Japan this summer, which I highly encourage you to do, it's a beautiful country with lots to see and do, go visit our MWR website at zama.armymwr.com or call them at 263-4671, and you can find out all the details about the various trips they have coming up, the programs that are ongoing, and that sort of thing.
Definitely. So a lot of great events to keep in mind. If you're just now tuning in and missed out on some of the bigger events, don't forget about the Odori Festival. Again, that's Saturday, August 5th, kicking off at 11. If you would like to get involved in the festival and actually learn how to dance the Bon Dance, lessons start Tuesday, July 18th. That is, again, at Camp Zama's Community Club over in the Firelight Lounge. And then, of course, that arts and crafts contest is accepting entries now through that deadline. Keep that in mind. That's August 31st. So head on over to armymwr.com. And you did list some amazing events going on. Again, like you mentioned, you can check out in the Bugle to see when and where all of those are happening. And there's another really big, kind of a big event coming up. You have a change of command ceremony.
Yeah, that's true, Erica. So probably much to the pleasure of some of your listeners, this is, like you said, my last radio show because my time in Japan is coming to an end. So our change of command's coming up. Colonel Phil Gage, my relief, will be in fairly soon, and he will assume command of U.S. Army Garrison Japan on 21 July, hopefully if weather permits, out at Yano Field. And really the point here is just want to thank everyone, all the listeners out there. You know, hopefully some of our employees from U.S. Army Garrison Japan that stretches from up near Misawa in the north all the way down to Naha Port and Okinawa in the south, Kure, Hiroshima footprint, all those bases in Japan that we support. Thank you for all that you've done to make this a wonderful command tour for me and my family, and the work you continue to do in support of the Army community and our mission here in Japan. And to all your listeners, and you, Erica, and the whole team there at AFN, I really appreciate the opportunity, as all the commanders here do, I know, to use your platform to try to get the word out to the community, promote the events that we have that support them here, and to get some command messaging out. So you guys have been great partners, and I really appreciate all your support for the last 2 years. It's been wonderful working with you.
Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you so very much, sir. Since you are leaving, do you have any words of advice for those at Camp Zama, or everybody, I should say, stationed in Japan, either coming in new or being here for a while, to use their time?
Yeah, I'll sum it up in two ways. Number one, this is a phenomenally important tour you're about to embark on. You're a part of one of the most important strategic alliances for our country, whether you're a soldier, airman, sailor, Marine, civilian, family member. You're a part of an incredibly important mission here in Japan, an important strategic alliance here in the Asia-Pacific region. And we just ask you to be an ambassador and keep that in mind when you're out interacting with the community. Our phrase here, like to say, is every American an ambassador. So keep in the forefront of your mind the importance of what you're doing here, what it means to our nation, what it means to security in this part of the world, and just be a great community member. And my little thing I like to remind my community is just don't be a jackass. We have a no jackassery policy. So when you go out into the community and you interact with the locals, if you don't drink and drive, if you behave yourself, you're going to have a wonderful, wonderful tour here in Japan. There's no doubt about that.
Thank you. Words of wisdom. I love it. From U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Will Johnson. Don't forget that change of command ceremony is Friday, the 21st of July, 10 a.m. at Camp Zama's Yano Field, where you will be saying goodbye and then going a little bit far away over to Hawaii.
That's right. We'll be watching you with interest from afar there, Erica, from Hawaii, but hopefully we'll have a chance to come back and see you sometime.
Definitely. Well, thank you again so very much for calling in every month, updating us with what's going on at Japan and the U.S. Army in general here overseas. Thank you. And, of course, since it is your last interview with us, I have to ask, what song would you like to hear?
In honor of the wonderful experience I and my family have had while here in Japan, how about we hear Happy by Pharrell Williams?
Got that. Thank you so very much, sir. And don't forget, if you missed that interview, you can hear it later on today on our Facebook page. That is AFN Tokyo. Thank you again, U.S. Army Garrison Japan Commander Colonel Will Johnson.